Okay, we've just come from the hot water upstairs, and I'm going to take the plates. The towels have just came out of the dryer. They're nice and warm. I try to spread out as best I can. Everything separating. You'll notice there's still lots enough of water. So I try to separate the best I can as I spread them back out. Now, at the same time, I'll repeat this process after we've got them all laid out and dried. I will, after about an hour, redo the towels, fold them up, put them back in a container that's dry, re-get the towels hot, relay them back out, and do that about twice before I go to bed tonight. They should be 99% dry by the time I get off work tomorrow, and I get to do it again. $14 more times. Then the fun of sorting gets to start. You got to get them clean first. And as I've explained on my Facebook group, this is just all the bricks that I've taken apart that didn't use the last time after tearing everything apart. But 4 years of sitting on shelves and a little bit of dusting, not a lot, it gets up there quick. Didn't realize it was that bad, and then yes it is. Well, it's time. Now look how much water was just in that. So that was just from upstairs in the tub and shaking it out through the strainers. You still get lots of water. So there's where I'll come back downstairs once or twice more, kind of roll the pieces around some more, flip over your plates every now and then for at least the next 15-20 minutes. Let it sit here and drain the best you can, separating them, trying to get them off the top of each other, just far apart, but still getting as much as you can out. This is just part of it. There is still one other table in the other room that has just as many laying out on it. Like I say, in about an hour, I'll come down here, do what I just did here, moving them around, wait another about hour, turn around, and that's when I'll put a new hot towel underneath it, call it good for the night, leave a fan blowing on them as long as I can, and then they should be dry within about 24 hours. You can see how wet the bricks still are as you've laid them out right after here. I'll show you how much they dry off in about an hour. Okay, it's been about an hour. As you can see, they're still a little wet, but with the fan blowing for the last hour, it's dried them off pretty good. And this, I haven't spun them or nothing. This is just after an hour. Came back downstairs and looked. So that's kind of how easy it is to dry them off. Now I'll come through and wrap them all around and get them upside down, flip them around a little bit, and do it all again. That's the other part of the clean. When I've laid them all out, I'll take another towel and damp on the top of them the best you can so that it doesn't stick, but they all stay down on the ground. That in itself is wiping off some of the dust and dirt that were left on there, as well as when I start to flip them over and tap it down, showing if it's clean or dry or not, to check it. I still see water there. There's still parts stuck. So flip it over and lay it down there. Each time you do this until they're all dry, you've cleaned them at the same time. It's kind of like scrubbing each one as you go, especially when you get into your little smooth bricks. Every time I flip it over to dry it out, it's cleaning it off a little bit. Just a tip. 5 pounds of Lego laid out and cleaned really doesn't look like that much once you spread it out. But that tote looked pretty full. And just think, I only have 14 more times to do this before I can start to sort.